They are indeed, Matt. At the end of the day, what we understand so far is that some $26 billion of Saudi money is spent outside this country every year on travel and tourism. The Crown Prince not only wants to bring all of that cash back to the kingdom, but he also wants to now bring in foreign visitors as well, and he wants to bring them in record numbers. They're hoping for some 120 million foreign and domestic visits to mega projects around this country by 2030. They want to add as a million jobs, and they also, of course, want to make this a focal point for the economy, getting this to about 10% of GDP by 2030. Now, to do this, they're putting billions of dollars into projects like entertainment cities, the fastest and highest and largest roller coaster in the world. But I had the chance to catch up with some of their more natural and really incredible sights in the northwest corner of Saudi Arabia. Take a look. It's a place left virtually untouched for thousands of years. 20 square kilometers of pristine desert, crisscrossed by a centuries-old trade route, once host to some of the oldest civilizations in the world, and now earmarked by the country's crown prince to bring in tourists and investors to Saudi Arabia.
I think what's working for us very well, that it hasn't been touched. This is probably one of the few sites around the world today that has a UNESCO heritage site, but largely underdeveloped.
131 Nabatean tombs dot the landscape, littered by thousands of ancient scribblings carved into sandstone mountains against a backdrop of empty desert.
This is really a confluence of cultures, isn't it?
Yes, this is the southern capital of Nabatean Kingdom, a place where people came from all over the world.
2,000 years ago.
Exactly.
The Royal Commission for Al Ula is just one of several mega projects across the kingdom, tapped by the country's crown prince to bump up tourism revenues by as much as 10% of GDP by 2030 and add an additional 1 million jobs.
We believe really it takes a village for the local economy to be resilient. Tourism is an amazing job creator, but only for those who are able to take these jobs. The business models for the tourist operators, the developers, and the museum and culture heritage here demand capable,
highly skilled labor.
Absolutely. Our agenda is about non-oil revenue creation, and that can only happen if people here can interact with these opportunities and create value.
And while other government projects focus primarily on the Saudi market, Al Ula is looking to leverage its distinctive natural beauty and cultural heritage with star-studded open concerts and luxe living.
We're here inside the Al Ula Oasis. Now, this was a stop on trade caravans for thousands of years, but now it's an entertainment hub.
The vision for Al Ula to be the place of heritage for the world is a long term. We are certainly keen to sustain the same level of integrity between heritage and nature, no matter what. We're very ambitious, and that makes us look for the right partners who are able to dream that big and come up with new technologies to sustain our requirements.
Just one piece of an ambitious plan to put Saudis to work and open up the country to tourists for the very first time. For CNBC, I'm Hadley Gamble. Now, that's an incredible spot, as I say, Matt, in the northwest corner of Saudi Arabia. Now, we had to take a private plane out there because they're still not quite up to speed with the transport when it comes to landing planes in this area. Now, they are working on expanding that airport, I understand, and they will be having more regular flights as we get closer and closer to opening the tourist and launching the tourist visas just a few weeks away in September. But again, an incredible spot in Saudi Arabia. Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now, to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.